back here at the GSL Code S. Will NesTea lose in another upset?
Well, this would be a much bigger upset, especially considering they are on the same team. They're going to know each other's practice habits, their patterns of play. But NesTea's is a very reactive pattern. He's a much more experienced player at tearing a player's brain apart. Happy's going to have a hard time of it, man. He better have some sick build order planned.
I would cheese, man. If I was Happy, I would straight up cheese.
I would do the trickiest trick that ever tricked the trick.
Yeah, I would pull out the sickest wheel of cheese, start throwing it, shooting cheese wheels out of my blazer sleeves.
He'd knock on my door and hand him candy, and he'd think that was it. No! It's poison candy.
Yeah, man.
Trick or treat, I choose trick.
Look ahead, chop up these apples, have a bite, and you taste it. No, it's cheese, man. It just looked like an apple at a distance.
Wow.
Wow, that's what I do. We're going to see, though. It's time. The game is loading. Will Happy manage to defeat NesTea, or will NesTea do what we would assume would occur and defeat Happy? We're going to find out in just a little bit. The map is dual side, head-to-head, NesTea against Happy. Excuse me. NesTea against Happy here at the GSL Code S. All right, over here in the upper right corner, three-time champion of GSL. He did just lose to MMA in an upset, but he's still basically the best player in the world. There you go. He is...
I am NesTea.
Okay, only one of you guys can be NesTea. All right, it's the guy on the left.
The girl isn't NesTea?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Look at NesTea, so focused here. He was you could see he was actually visually upset.
Yeah,
when he lost
really
MMA. In the bottom left starting location, excuse me, we have a feeling that MMA is definitely feeling right now. MMA is feeling.
I am happy.
That's right. MMA is feeling. I am happy.
Huh. Well, of course, both on I am.
Whoop.
I feel like
on you, man.
the more NesTea has played with a player, I think the higher chance that NesTea ends up winning.
Yeah,
because he's such a reactive and intelligent player. In fact, I think that NesTea is a favorite against his whole Nest team.
You're funny. Now, go ahead.
Gas build by Happy. I'm looking forward to seeing some Hellion play from him. That's what I think we're going to see, Tasteless. He may as well do some sort of Blue Flame Hellion or a 2-port Banshee build. Anything short of that, Tasteless, and I feel like NesTea is going to easy 1-2-3 ya.
Let's
the old
man.
KO, Tasteless, the old punch in the chin.
The old 1-2.
Yeah.
The old right in your glass jaw.
The old lock you in the basement, feed you nothing but pickle juice.
What?
And then rip you apart with a chainsaw.
Okay. Now, this is a bunker being erected over here. It is basically to force NesTea to take more drones off than he would like to.
Notice he sends one drone right around to the other side, knowing the SCV always jumps over at the last second to live. He doesn't want that, Tasteless.
No, he does not.
What a smart maneuver from a smart man.
Oop.
Oh.
All right.
Ghost drones went right through that Marine, Tasteless.
Yeah, I thought they're going to catch that Marine. Okay.
It's like when the ghost is running at you in the Harry Potter movie and it goes right through you. You're like, oh.
Well, I've been playing Demon Souls, Artosis.
You've been playing with Demon Souls? That's dangerous, Tasteless.
Yeah.
You've been using the Ouija board without me?
Yeah.
I told you not to do that, man. You need a first-level warlock to help you with that, and that's me, Tasteless.
Artosis, you are definitely a warlock. Let me just make that clear right now. You can only be a few things, Artosis, and a warlock is one of them. The StarCraft caster, maybe a vampire, but not just any vampire, but like a vampire lord.
Yeah.
You're like the rich vampire.
I can't let the vampires know that I don't drink real blood. I drink fruit and vegetable blood.
Yeah, man.
V8.
You would be a good warlock, though, for real. They get your warlock cape and stuff.
Thank you.
And your warlock mustache.
Yeah. I do my best.
Your warlock orb. Every warlock has an orb.
Of course I have an orb, but it shrinks down to a small size so I can keep it in my satchel.
Yeah. And your warlock satchel. Do warlocks use satchels?
This warlock does. I don't know what you carry your stuff in. So we do have Blue Flame on the way. A couple of Hellions popped out quickly with that reactor. NesTea, plenty of defense at the moment. Mome, of course, short for moment.
In the mome.
At the mome.
Give me a mome. I don't have time to say moment, I just say mome.
Yeah. 10 Lings on the way for NesTea.
And I do think Happy's doing a good job with the Hellions. He's not overextending them.
Oh my.
That was nice.
Lining up those drones, you gotta be careful about that.
Whenever I see the Queen moving around in the creep chasing the Hellion, I feel like it's watching an old man chase off a bunch of youngsters on his front lawn.
He's got his broom. I'll taste this. This is a NesTea Queen. This old man has a shotgun. He's the crazy guy that you tell your kids not to go play near his yard.
The guy that thought that the moon landing was faked and stuff and doesn't trust the government.
The guy that shot at your dog once and you called the police, but they're like, well, you have no proof.
Yeah. That's what NesTea is. Now, the Overlord did spot everything. And the Blue Flame upgrade is going to be done. He might want to use the Marines to park them near the ramp to drive out the Queen, and then the Hellions can go up there.
10 more Lings on the way, as well as a Baneling Nest and a lair. Some more drones being made as well. This is a third Queen. This is, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous. The Blue Flame is just completed.
Settle down, Artosis. Breathe in this paper bag.
All right.
All right, here we go. Now, the Marines are here to cover.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Whoa, well, NesTea with a pretty decent surround there.
He's going to lose. Oh,
my God. Nice jumping around by the Hellions. And look at that, the Marines on the low ground helping out a little bit, but it looks like NesTea...
That was close.
Crisis averted. He is Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible.
Which
he assembled his team of Zerglings and he surrounded all the Hellions. One of the ones that didn't suck, like the first one maybe.
Yeah, the other ones are terrible.
Yeah,
they were so bad.
Well, they tried to make an American James Bond. It didn't work.
Yeah, I was like, come on, guys. Like, the first Mission Impossible was pretty good.
Yeah.
Do the part where he's like on the motorcycle at Mission Impossible 3 and he like slides under a truck or something and blows up. And I'm like, really, guys? Really? They can just say the director, like with Tom Cruise, like, oh, Tom, it's going to be amazing. You're going to become such a badass. And he's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm a Scientologist, yeah. Now.
That's exactly how it went, I think.
Now,
nice Baneling hits.
Look like the engines broke on those. You can see that the timing of that from Happy was actually to get there exactly when the drone is going to be there.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I know exactly when NesTea takes his base.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. Back at his home base, he's happily going about his business.
Yep. Now, we have Evolution Chambers on the way. You know, to be totally honest, when I saw those Hellions get up the ramp, I thought that NesTea was about to lose.
Yeah, it was scary for a moment. You know, Blue Flame Hellions, man, those things are frightening, but NesTea made just the right amount of Lings. He barely held it, to be honest.
Yeah,
it was close.
He really barely held that.
Well, the third command center is up for Happy. Getting the reactor and starport, NesTea in the meantime. Getting that macro hatch going. Mutas are on the way. Burrow just finished with Baneling speed half done. So I'm excited to see where the locations that NesTea wants to burrow Banelings in and how many he wants to burrow. It's hard to plan it on a map like this.
I was about to say, this is a map where it's pretty tough to pull off a perfect Baneling landmine trap.
I mean, there's obviously some areas that they'll always have units in, but those are the areas that they're most likely to scan. So you want to put them in areas that are areas they'll probably walk through on the areas that you know they're going to be in. So it's a hard little balance to have.
So, for the time being, Happy, just playing very conservatively.
Yeah, he's floating his command over, but look at that. A Zergling and a sheep double teaming that command center. Can't
look
land.
at that. Is it a sheep? I thought it's a goat.
A ram.
It's a ram that you can't click on?
Yeah. Can't click on it, so we can never know what it really is. It might be an elephant for all we know, Tasteless.
Yeah, a little baby elephant. Could be like an anteater. Could be a, I got nothing.
Just name it after NesTea like we do everything else. Nestafun.
Well, not a whole lot NesTea can do. He did lose all those Zerglings in that attack, trying to defend. So, yeah, there's just not a whole lot he could do.
NesTea right now, pretty good creep spread, Tasteless, don't you think? I mean, no Slayer's Seal creep spread, but Or
Seal is
NS
actually like
seal, rather,
insane.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, we do have 79 drones against 50 SCVs. I will never understand how NesTea gets just so many drones and so many units.
Yeah, I mean, that's the real art of what NesTea's doing is, you know, from an outside perspective, watching the game, you're just like, well, it just doesn't seem to lose any battles and stuff, but he's just so masterfully massing up such an army. Uh-oh! He does... Does he have baneling speed, Artosis?
He does indeed.
Right, he does now.
Of course, he's NesTea.
All right.
Only jobbers don't get baneling speed.
How
cases.
foolish of me.
Yeah, I know.
Now, Happy's moving out. He's cleaning up the creep. NesTea is not counterattacking, although this would have been a good moment to counterattack.
You know, Happy's third base, it's an orbital with just missile turrets there. There's really nothing. If he can just sneak a couple Banes down there somehow, some way, that could be quite huge. NesTea's starting to burrow Banelings around the map.
Yeah, the map is somewhat booby-trapped.
Yeah, becoming more and more so.
Oh, nice. Just takes out 2 Hellions there. The Hellions are there to actually wipe out all the Zerglings and Banelings. So losing those few Hellions is pretty huge.
NesTea right now just kind of repositioning his army as he takes his 4th base, the gold in the top left, and his 5th base.
Oh, interesting. He's going to go up into the main.
Look at this. This is a great move when your tanks are out of position. The Baneling's rolling right up, man. He's going to burrow.
Oh, my God.
Wow, very well done. Just trying to stall him out so that he can really use these burrow tactics. There's a great new tactic nowadays to just run in to counter and burrow some of your Banelings. But his mutas have taken a lot of damage going after the SCVs.
Oh, nice.
Very well done.
He's not even done yet. Oh, my God.
Oh, and he gets a ton of SCVs.
Beautiful.
NesTea's supply right now, 169 against 114 for Happy. And as far as unit count goes, 81 drones to 45 SCVs. Much better economy for NesTea.
NesTea with a very healthy amount of mutas out now. Looks like Happy's decided he has to go out and act now. And he's got to be careful.
Well, Happy's attack here looks like it definitely will take out that gold base.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This base is not really well defended.
Look at that positioning.
Damn, look at that Hellion positioning. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, those Hellions getting insane amounts of kills. And in fact, the Zerglings backing up to take out these Marines.
I
but the
cannot
Hellions,
believe he's actually going to hold this.
that was beautiful
That is
and epic.
actually insane. Whoa.
We had a 20 kill Hellion
he's
and
now
15.
attacking over here, Artosis.
Very nice attack. He has already taken out the gold base, of course. Good spreading. These
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wait a minute, is NesTea like about to lose?
Well, he's still up in supply, but yeah, taking a ton of damage. He cannot lose this base, Tasteless.
Everything's like happening so quickly here.
Yeah, really, right now, Happy is on top of everything, but it looks like this will be
target
cleaned up.
fire down the Banelings.
Plenty of mutas, though.
I can't believe that Happy actually held that position down there.
Wow. I tell you what, man. It looked like NesTea would get out of this group easily. But
Now
this
he
is
might
not...
get out of this group barely. Or even if he does get out of this group, he might end up going down up and down.
This is not as NesTea as he would like it to be.
Ooh, nice Artosis. All right, we have another push. This push is so important. We have a reasonable amount of Zerglings and Mutalisks on the map, about 20 for each.
Yeah, he is counterattacking with mutas right now. Thing is, he is going to definitely lose his hatchery on the right side of the map, Tasteless.
Yeah, and then they're going to be in an even base situation.
You never want that as Zerg. He is up in supply still. We'll have to see what he can get done with this. Doing a lot of damage back here. Marines do stim and run up there. They do have 2-1. +2 attack almost done for mutas.
Okay, I don't actually know what NesTea's plan is from here.
Well, it looks like he wants to just keep on attacking the main base right here, really draw Happy back. He keeps sending more and more Marines, but NesTea's taken out quite a few. And finally, his mutas have taken enough damage, he wants to escape for now. He is taking that gold base once again. You know, still, there is one Baneling landmine. I can only find one on the map. I wish that there was 1 or 2 more, because one really good Baneling landmine could actually win him the game.
See, that was actually supposed to be a Baneling landmine there.
like
Those two parked out.
Well, NesTea's going to counterattack with the mutas. This attack going up towards him is too strong, Tasteless. It's got 8 siege tanks in
Happy
it.
will lose the orbital. lets those Mutilas stolen away from one Marine. Okay.
That's pretty good, man, because that leaves him with 2 orbitals for scanning.
Less mules, too.
Yeah, and less scanning equals more Baneling landmines. Scanning, see, that would have been a great location for a Baneling landmine. Muta's coming in from behind. Trying to find some way to do some damage to this group of Terran units. If he can kill this army, he's still fine, but it looks like he's going to go for a counterattack. And this is huge. NesTea needs to do some huge damage here. Going after these Marines with the Muta. And it looks like he is going to break through.
He does get into the main. Muta's doing a tremendous amount of damage, but here's the problem, Artos, is right now we have our Terran player, I Am Happy, moving up to the upper expansion, and he just took that out. And at the end of the day, I think the army will hold that thought.
Oh, a lot of Banelings actually connect. And Happy is going to be cleaned up, Tastes. That's only a handful of Marines. Plenty of Mutas to kill.
Oh, my God. No. All right.
Well, I think what's going to happen is NesTea is about to fly back into the main base of Happy. And if he wants to send enough Marines back to kill the Mutas, they're going to die. So, well, he knows they're burrowed there, too. Here's
the thing. NesTea's actually does not have any money.
That's very true. He's low. And oh my God.
Nice.
NesTea doesn't lose in this round, Tasteless. Don't be silly. He doesn't need to be mining, you silly guy.
Well, he's driving out the Mutalisks. I actually still don't know, though. I mean, NesTea has to get this one expansion up. He's actually mining long distance from it.
Well, it's 17 SCVs to 54 drones, so even long distance is going to be doing all right. He still has some Banelings.
Every Muta he loses right now.
Nice little explosion there.
If he wins this, it's because of stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think he should be attacking here. What is he doing? What is he doing?
Oh, God. NesTea just lost about 4 or 5 Mutas that he absolutely should not have, but he still has Baneling landmines all over the place. He's hurt the economy so much that mules are going to have to be used if he saves all of his energy for scans, Tasteless. I don't know. And here we go. A Baneling attack into the main base.
He's continuing to counter. He's staying right over the production facilities. And it looks like there might not be enough NesTea if he could just keep these units here for a little bit and take out everything when it pops out.
Yeah. And
it looks like he managed to do it.
Only 30 supply left. And GG.
Oh
NesTea,
my God.
by the skin of his nest teeth, stays in the Codes round of 16.
Oh my God, that was so close. He was literally, he did not have an expansion. He was like making one.
Yeah.
And using just a small number of units he could make from long distance mining to win that.
NesTea is an entertainer at heart, Tasteless.
Well, you know what's so awesome about that is
he's a Nest entertainer.
Well, they are both teammates. So, you know, that was, wow. Great games.
He's like, sorry, I'll buy you some Galbi when I win GSL again.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's like, what about now? You've won like $200,000 in ST. He's like, nah.
How much money has he actually won? He's actually won over $200,000.
No, I think he's actually coming up on $200,000.
Oh, no, that's right. That's right. No, you are correct. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, my God, who's that? It's MC.
Oh, MC's here.
Yeah. Well, move one champion to bring another one in.
I know.
We're so good to you guys. You just get to watch champions all day long.
It's true.
Man.
So, look, that was a really exciting series of games. They were all long and dramatic.
Yeah, they really were.
I have a coffee on my desk. I haven't even drank it because of the games are so interesting.
I've been sucking mine down. I'm a caffeine fiend.
You're a caffeine fiend?
Yeah.
I've actually cut back on my coffee intake.
It's good. It's bad for you.
It like overstimulates me or something. Guys, don't go anywhere because we have more games coming up here in a little bit. NesTea, we were saying he's the best player in the world, but he had one hell of a hard time trying to get out of this group. He barely made it out while MMA coasted through.
Well, a lot of people complain that GSL was too easy for NesTea, never loses games. Maybe he's spicing up for us a little bit. He's like, I'll make every game close. I'll even lose some for you guys. Thank you, NesTea.
Thank you, NesTea. So these are the results of Group A, NesTea and MMA moving on. Kirix and I'm Happy going down to the up and down matches. And we actually have, like, what, a Happy Hardcore playing right now.
You know what we have right now is DDR music, man. That's what this stuff is. I can actually see, like, some terrible anime in the background and, like, you know what? You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly
I'm, like, doing it right now. Yeah.
It's like a really, really low-budget video in the background. I'm like, did you even need to make a video?
And there's, like, a man and a woman, like, in drawn form dancing like this, and, like, but their feet aren't going quick enough for the song.
I think that's
like,
Pump It Up that does that. I don't know if DDR. Well,
DDR does that.
DDR
as well.
has like the terribly animated dancing.
Oh, they have everything.
Do they have everything?
Yeah, man.
All right, we're going to have a 5-minute break, guys. So thank you for joining us. We'll be back in 5 minutes. So, yeah, that's the terrible
long
outro.
5-minute break.
I was doing fine today until I did the outro. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys again in just a little bit with the second half of today's Code S game. See you soon.